Sorry, I just missed some things that happened. Yeah, I forgot to mention that about a week ago I was talking about depression with my dad. You know how I admit I've been depressed. I still get depressed sometimes, but he was talking about it, and we're having a discussion about whether it's a mental illness, and I was saying no, it's not a mental illness, it's an emotional thing, it's an emotional problem. You know how it's negative emotion, all depression to me is, and no one can say me otherwise because I've experienced it myself. All depression is to me is just a mixture of negative emotions that are over a prolonged space of time. So we were just having a discussion about that, and the fact they mentioned the depression was interesting, and they also mentioned another word which I remember talking about a while ago. Obstinate, that was it. They said something was obstinate, and that triggered something in my mind because I was asking my dad a while back about what obstinate means, and you know, it triggered something in my mind. It could be a coincidence, but I'm not sure whether they've read my mind with the V2K. I don't know if that's possible or not, or they just managed to listen on my dad's phone or something when I was talking to him, and thought, yeah, we'll use that at a later day and time. I'm not sure, but I just thought I'd mention that because those two things definitely triggered something in my mind that I just thought, yeah, maybe they're referring to that. So I just wanted to mention that here. But yeah, it's just the same old shit, the same mind games, and um, you know, things they were doing at home, almost to the book. It's like the only slight thing they were doing different is the cars on the motorway were indicating for weird amounts of time in front of my family's motorhome. They would indicate to go left for a prolonged amount of time, or another thing they'd do is indicate to go right when they were heading left, or something like that on both sides of the road. But yeah, they were just things they were doing. So that was over the night exactly the same shit. Got the ambulances, got the one hand in pocket. So it's almost like they've, called them in France and said, "This is what we're working on him in Britain. You need to do this to him." So, they've been doing that. They've just been doing the same shit. Well, like I said, one hand in pocket stuff, car headlights, car brake lights as well. They've been doing. I forgot to mention they've been doing the one brake light thing again here. What else? Also been doing the orange light harassment still. Had numerous vehicles going past in the morning and evening with the orange lights. I mean, it could be a coincidence that, but as a TI, you gotta be open to possibilities that it might not be. But yeah, they've done pretty much the same shit. Whistling when they go past me, humming, whistling. That's it. I forgot to mention that. I've had little kids here going past whistling when they go past me. That's what they're doing, you know what I mean? They're either controlling them with the V2K or they've told them to do it. This is just the shit they do. But yeah, that's what they've been doing. As TIs we know that's what they do. They've stooped so low to use kids, stooped so low on me to use old people. So it does not surprise me, but that's what they've been doing. So yeah, I'll end that. Right, TIs. I'm just doing another recording. I'm gonna try and do one, whenever something happens. I've just left we've just left the other campsite, and they've done some shit to me and my dad's phones. My dad's phone is completely disconnected from the network. You can't phone or text anybody, and there's been no explanation why. It's just disconnected. My phone is connected to the network, but I can't send text messages, and I can't phone anyone. So effectively, they've destroyed our communication pretty much. We can't phone anyone. So I'm in the van, but they've just gone to the tourist office to try and get a computer to contact about it. But I had a bit of an argument with him this morning. Unfortunately, my mum noticed I was recording one of my perps, and she asked why I did it. So I just said, because a lot of weird things have been happening to me, and I'm taking it, down for notice, and I want to upload it on YouTube for that reason. And I tried to explain the basics of what was going on, but I got exactly what I thought. Oh, you're just being paranoid, or there must be something wrong with you, or exactly the same shit that I thought I'd get. And it's exactly the reason why I never told them, because they just think I'm crazy. But people who are going through this program know, like I said before, that it's not crazy, and I'm not a crazy person. I think logically. But yeah, what they've done is they've basically disabled both me and my dad's mobile phones, so we've got no way of contacting anyone. So I don't know if they're starting to target my family as well, but I guess since I'm with my family, they'll target my family to get to me. So I guess that's how it is, really. But other than that, nothing much has happened today. I had a few one-handed pockets. I had that harassment on this campsite in the morning from this cunt who just stands outside the shower block the whole time. But yeah, my family reacted really badly. They were saying, "Oh, we're not taking you on holiday with us anymore if you're going to do that." Oh, saying, "Oh, it's illegal what you're doing, filming them." But I say it's illegal what they're doing to me. It's a lot worse what they're trying to do to me, because they're trying to destroy my life and destroy me. So I've got every right to defend myself by any means necessary. So filming them makes me feel better, makes me feel more confident, then I'm gonna do it. So yeah, I suppose one positive thing will come out of my dad not being able to use his phone is that they won't be able to track us everywhere we go anymore. So it should be better on that front, but they'll probably try their best. But yeah, this is just the shit they've been doing, and yeah, there's a really there isn't really much more to say on it, really. But yeah, that's what they've been doing. So on that note, think I'll end the recording. Let me just think if there's anything that I've missed. No, I don't think there's anything I've missed. Not much has happened today, so yeah, on that note, I'll end the recording. Another thing these people on the who came into this pizzeria did as well. Yesterday, me and my dad were talking about how here there's a lot of children who smoke cigarettes, and we were saying how bad it must be for them, and it's kind of sad. And today, these motherfuckers that came into the pizzeria, this bitch just talked about, oh yeah, they all smoke round here. Oh yeah, it's really sad. You know, the exact same thing I was talking about yesterday. So I think they may be listening on my dad's phone to what we're talking about, because he has his phone in his pocket all the time. I have mine unplugged. Either that or they're using the V2K or something to read my thoughts. But yeah, they started talking about that. Just talking about the children smoking and saying how bad it is and shit like that. And they also started talking about e-cigarettes, and I was talking about e-cigarettes as well not long ago, saying how they're no better for you than cigarettes, and they were basically saying the same thing. So this is just something these motherfuckers do. So, and yeah, I thought I'd add that as well.